The Cotton Bowl next up here, Arlington, Texas, AT&T Stadium, Jerry World, as we like to call it, the Tulane Green Wave and the USC Trojans. USC 1.5 point favorites, 62-63 the total. This is probably one of the situational sides that I like the most. I like Tulane in this game because I think when you look at this, the way this sets up for USC going into this bowl game. They lost Caleb Williams playing through injury. It's a hamstring injury from all indications. There's going to be some time off. We are talking, obviously, Monday, January 2nd, before this bowl game takes place. That's a lot of time. And of course, he's the Heisman Trophy winner. Congrats to him winning that over the weekend. But, there's question about whether he plays, and if he does, whether he's 100% for this game. The way USC lost against Utah, that's killed everything for them. They had a chance to be in the playoff potentially, or at the very least in the Pac-12 championship game and the Rose Bowl. All of that went out the window, all of it, losing to Utah in the Pac-12 championship game. Now instead you're here. That's a motivation concern for me for USC going into this game. Not that they're going to mail it in, but it's definitely a concern. And as for Tulane, I think they're fired up to be in the Cotton Bowl. I mean, I'm still got to look at it and make sure this is real life. Tulane in the Cotton Bowl. Tulane was one of the worst programs in college football just a few years ago, and there's been some really bad years for Tulane the last 15 to 20 years, and here they are in the Cotton Bowl. What a season. AAC champions, Willie Fritz. And Willie Fritz, by the way, the one thing that was concerning for me betting Tulane, Conor Mack, some whispers and some rumblings that Willie Fritz was going to leave for another job, for another head coaching opportunity. But he is adamant he's staying around here in New Orleans with Tulane. And you got to believe that's going to make these players go wild with excitement for this game, knowing their coach looks like he's going to stick around. They are a good football team. They are very good in terms, the one thing with Tulane too, and I've talked about this a lot, the run defense at times, has been a little bit shaky for them, I'll admit. But their pass defense has been terrific, and we know this is a vaunted pass offense with Williams. So I think it's a decent matchup for Tulane. I don't trust the USC motivation level after seeing all their dreams come to an end with the loss to Utah. We don't even know if Williams is going to be healthy or play in this game. We know Tulane's excited. It looks like Willie Fritz is going to stay on as coach. I think they're going to be through the roof for this Cotton Bowl, and I don't know Tulane that is, and I don't know if I can say the same thing about USC. I like Tulane here as a small dog. Conor Mack, what do you think?
Yeah, for SC, it's just, can you still get up? I mean, this is still the Cotton Bowl. They should be. But, yeah, Tulane's going to be jacked for this. And I think they can move it on that SC defense. Yep. You mentioned Williams playing. I don't know. It's so far out. But I think he can go depending on the injury. I like the over, too. I know that's Tulane. I think SC will run it and move it. Some teams were able to move it on Tulane throughout the year, and I think SC will. So I lean over, and I have nothing on the side. I'm going to wait here, on this side, but I think there's points, so I lean over.